Nice thing here too, the ocean's always warm. It's always about 85 degrees Fahrenheit. About Kauai, it's always warm. You just go jump in the water and never need a wetsuit or anything like that. I'll show you Hanakoa Falls over here. I'm going to put it on the right and then the left. It is 1,200 feet tall. About 6 miles into a hike.
Radio 2.1, Sunshine. 217.
Those are all little tour birds flying around us. And we'll let them know that we're going to come up here and do some turns at Hanakoa Falls.
Hanakoa starts 1.5, Island. 54 turns Hanakoa, Malcolm. 260 overhead, new low, descending for Hanapu.
Hanakoa Falls starting to come into view on the right now, kind of behind this little fold of rock, 1,200 feet tall. There's Hanakoa Falls. I'll swing it on the left here in just a moment.
Hanakoa going offshore 2.2 Sunshine.
That Sunshine 9 out in front of us that just made that call. A little black helicopter there.
Slide left, Bobby High, 1,000, out of 7.
All the sailing catamarans out there to the left, over the coast of the We'll come down the coast here another couple miles and do a big turn so we can get pictures all the way down to Nepali. And we'll get a few bumps and wiggles right here on the side of the coast. It's kind of neat. There's a phenomenon called the Cape effect. And when the winds are out of the northeast, they actually come around the corner here and they accelerate. So they come around, you'll feel a couple bumps and wiggles. But what's cool is you can see it. So you can see right underneath us, there's white caps in the water from the wind being accelerated. And if you look out in the ocean, you see the clouds reflecting off the surface of the water. It's dead calm out there, almost like a mirror to get that effect.
That's amazing. I don't know what that was.
And it's a thing a lot of people are aware of, and of course aircraft, but yeah, it kind of wind accelerates a little bit here. But it's pretty cool. There's days when the coloring is just right. You'll get the effect out there in what we call a flat light condition, where you literally can't tell the difference between the sky and the ocean. So it's kind of neat when we get those too. You can actually see the sections of coral reef underneath the surface. You'll see the darker shadows on top. But if you look down through the water, it kind of makes a camouflage pattern, and the light blue is the sandy bottom. The little darker sections are coral reef.
Any dolphin, whales, or anything in the water around here?
There is, but truthfully, they're really, really hard to spot from the air. We caught some dolphins yesterday, but so if we see some, I'll swoop down and get a better look at them. The whales are here just from December to March. They're only here for about 4 months. We get a few stragglers in April from time to time. So it's really pretty when we get the humpbacks. They're the easiest to see from the air because they like to come flying out of the water, and they're the size of a Greyhound bus. Most of the other marine life, especially when you get the white caps underneath us like this, it actually creates a kind of a camouflage layer, so it's kind of hard to see them underneath the surface. And it's kind of like when we fly over and you see the cows, and the cows are little black dots. Kind of like that with the marine life out here too. And the whales, when they're so big that you just can't miss them. So they swim down in December, and they come down to Kauai, all the Hawaiian Islands, to give birth and to mate. So they start showing up in December. In January, we start seeing the moms, the new calves. You see little babies swimming around. And February is when we get a really good show, because all the boys are trying to impress all the girls, and they're flying out of the water and slapping their tails. And the bulls, the males, actually will wrestle each other. They like shove each other out of the way to impress the girls. AKA beach on the left. Tunnels reef out to the left now, the white horseshoe shape. And the reason they're here for such a short period of time is there's really not any food for them here. And the females especially will lose about 1/3 of their body mass because they're producing milk for the calves. But the whole reason they come here and there's really no food is they really don't have any predators down here for the new babies while they're learning to swim. We don't have orca whales and great white sharks, things like that, for example. We get nurse sharks and hammerheads, which nurse sharks just kind of lay on the bottom. They're not really aggressive. And the hammerheads just usually eat little turtles and things like that. Which we don't want the turtles getting eaten either, but I like the turtles. We'll come down the coast here another couple miles and cut back into the interior.
So at what point do we do aerobatics?
Oh, that's the good stuff. Flying upside down and backwards. It's actually, of course, like Blue, we always try to do the nice, smooth, you know, kind of like just kind of smooth Cadillac ride. But you can actually take these helicopters and roll them upside down and do all kinds of stuff. It's pretty neat, and it's kind of cool because the helicopter stays at what we call a constant 1G state. So, like in a car, if you stomp on the gas or the brakes, it jerks your body around. And this helicopter, you always feel like you're floating. So right now, we're actually doing 105 miles an hour, and it feels like you're just sitting still. And when you do aerobatics in the aircraft, it actually gets the same sensation, like the scenery outside changes, but you don't feel your body get jerked around. It's pretty neat. But they get upset with us if we do those with passengers on board.
You guys offer separate tours like that?
Yeah, we can do the charters like that. And we can do more of some of the type of adventure flying, and we can land in remote areas and things like that.
Put the world away for a minute. Pretend I don't live.
But if we just got a regular mix of passengers on board, we always try to keep it smooth and pretty.
Had sweet love, but I lost it.
I don't know, Miss Barbara back there might be ready for some.
I was asking for Laura here. She's the one who wanted to go.
Doesn't bother me. I'm ready for some adventure if you want to speed it up and shake it up a little bit.
Let's see if we can do a few little swoops as we go along today.
Never felt so high, and I think I might have found me my own kind of paradise.
We'll cut back in the interior here in just a moment. I know we're right on the island. We're on the north shore here. A little piece of land that sticks out the farthest, that little island there. That's Kilauea Point. That's the northern tip of Kauai. We've got a wildlife sanctuary there for the Hawaiian birds. 2 white buildings up front on the nose, St. Regis Resorts, town of Princeville. Very nice resorts there. You can actually see the sand traps on the golf course. Big crescent-shaped bay is Hanalei Bay. Long straight beach is Lumahaina, town of Haena on the right. We'll put Hanalei and Princeville here on the left as we cross Lumahaina. We try not to get right over the top of the little town here, just to keep it nice and neighborly.
Sunrise, there's a fire in the sky. Never been so happy, never felt so high. And I think I might have found me my own kind of paradise. This champagne shore washing over me. This is sweet.
Lumahaina. This is my favorite little town on all of Kauai, little town of Hanalei, the back of the bay there. Just kind of laid back, super small. Little surf town.
Change your geography. Maybe you might be.
We'll come around the backside of Hanalei and I'll bring you up to Mount Namamokamai.
Went through my hair, only worry in the world.